Miriam thought the nightmare ended the day Daniel was arrested. It was only the beginning. A black SUV parked across her apartment 3 nights in a row. Same spot, same tinted windows, engine off, watching. Unknown numbers calling at 2 a.m. No voice, just breathing. Then a click. An envelope slipped under her door. No stamp, no name. Inside, one sentence. You talk too much. That was when it finally settled in her chest. Daniel was never alone. And as the police investigation continued, something felt wrong. Files went missing. Evidence was suddenly under review. An officer who once promised to protect her leaned closer one afternoon and said quietly, "If I were you, I would travel for a while." Travel with what money? She had lost her job. Her name was everywhere. Sleep had become a stranger. Then her lawyer called. Daniel's wife is back in Nigeria, the one abroad. Rumor said she wasn't just aware of the operation, she built it. The next evening, Miriam noticed a man following her from the bus stop. She went into a supermarket and hid inside the restroom for 45 minutes, heart racing. That night, she packed only essentials and disappeared. 2 weeks into hiding, her phone rang from a private number. "I know what my husband did to you," a calm female voice said, "and I know what he did to others. If you testify fully, we both fall. If you step back, you walk away untouched." Miriam's throat went dry. Then the woman added something that made her hands shake. "You think Daniel chose you randomly? Your situation was recommended." Months before she met Daniel, her parents had spoken to someone in church about her being unmarried at 35. That someone had connections. They identified women under pressure, women desperate to prove something, women who would say yes quickly. Miriam ended the call calmly. Then she replayed it, because she had recorded everything. Daniel had talked too much during interrogation. He mentioned offshore accounts, storage locations, names he thought she wouldn't understand. He believed she was too broken to fight back. He miscalculated. This time, she didn't walk quietly into a police station. She went with investigative journalists. She handed over the recording. Within 48 hours, everything exploded. Headlines, bank records leaked, properties linked to missing infants. The wife abroad wasn't just a silent partner. She was the architect, the financier, the strategist. Arrests followed fast. Daniel began sending messages from detention. "You are ruining something bigger than you. I protected you. I loved you." Loved. That word made her laugh for a month or so. In court, more women appeared. Some rescued, some broken, some who had lost babies and were told it was medical complications. The courtroom felt heavy, like secrets were suffocating the air. Sentencing day came. Daniel looked smaller. The wife's composure cracked when financial records were read aloud. Life sentences, asset seizures, international investigations opened. It felt like victory, but healing didn't follow. Miriam still flinched at unexpected knocks. Therapy felt exhausting. Months later, she was called to testify in another related case. Another woman had escaped after watching Miriam's interview online. "She saved me," the woman told reporters. That sentence did something inside her, shifted something. Her story wasn't just pain anymore. It was warning. It was shield. Invitations began coming. Private support groups, closed church meetings, women whispering their fears. "My parents are pressuring me. I met someone too good to be true. My sister disappeared after a wedding like this." Miriam started seeing the pattern clearly. The real weapon was pressure. Fear of being unmarried. Fear of being left behind. Her parents watched one of her interviews one night. Her father cried. Just regret. He said quietly, "We pushed you." That apology healed something deep. A year later, Miriam launched a small foundation with 2 other survivors. They educated women about manipulation, financial independence, and rushed marriages disguised as destiny. That's when Michael entered her life. No grand promises, no urgency. He answered questions, encouraged her therapy instead of rushing her out of it. When he proposed, it was simple. She said yes because she felt safe, not because she was 35, not because society was counting. On her wedding day, she felt aware. But just when life finally felt calm, a sealed envelope arrived at her office. No return address. Inside was a single polycopy, an old church attendance list, her name circled, 3 other names highlighted. 2 of those women were already confirmed victims. The third name, recently engaged. Miriam stared at it for a long time, because if that list existed, then the network wasn't completely dead, and maybe part of it was still watching.